Alright, let me quickly show you how to create custom audience on Facebook. From my business manager, I choose all tools, then audiences. From the audiences page, I have some options available. I can create custom audience or lookalike audience. I go with custom audience. Now from the custom audience page, I have some options I can choose from. I want to choose website traffic, and that is what I click on. Now I allow the page to load. So from this page, I have some custom definitions I can go with. I want to include people who met certain conditions on my site, and I also want to exclude some people who met another conditions. I want to exclude people who make purchase on my site in the last 60 days. And now I go ahead and enter that in the search to see people who make purchase. Now I find that I will add it to the exclusion list. After adding that to the exclusion list, the next thing I want to do is I want to change the duration, and the duration I want to use is 60 days. Now I added that. I go ahead and change the duration in the inclusion list. After finishing that, I want to include people who added product to the cart but never completed the transaction. So I go ahead and enter cart, then I will add that to the people who I want to find on the list. I have added people who added product to the cart in the last 60 days. And the next one I want to do now is I want to remove all traffic. Then I want to add people who initiated checkout on my site in the last 60 days. I go ahead and add another condition, and I want to search for checkout. Now I say the initiate checkout, and I add that to the list. After adding that to the list, the next thing I want to do, if I have other conditions I want to add, I can go ahead and add it to this list. But I'm cool with that two options. So the next thing I want to do is I want to give the audience a name. Then I can go ahead and type the name of the audience in this box. So you can see me now, I'm typing the name of the audience, and that is gonna help me to identify this particular audience list whenever I want to use it in my ads. So after doing that, I also have option to add description to the audience. So I will go ahead and do that, and the description will also give me more information about the audience. So you can see this is the option for the description, and that is what I do now. I add description to the audience, and the description will help me to get more information about the audience. Now that I had finished everything, I clicked on save and I arrived at this page. So I have 3 audiences on this page, and the first one there is the audience I just created. Now that you see the audience, I can see the audience size, I can see the availability, and I can see other information about this audience. So if I click on the audience, it will bring up the basic information about the configuration, and I can see if everything is fine or not. I can even go ahead and edit this at any particular time. So that is how I go ahead and create custom audience for people who abandon the cart or people who didn't complete their checkout on my site.